Hey YouTube, it is your girl Miss Brandy 1525, aka the Head Mistress, and I am coming at y'all today with a video about high porosity hair. I have been getting questions on my Naturally Beautiful You page and a few here on YouTube about some things that would be recommended for the divas on the other end of the porosity level, not the low end but the high end. So I've been doing some research and I have found some things that may be helpful for the high porosity divas. First of all, the test how you would know your hair's porosity level is to do the room temperature water in the cup, and what you do is you take a few strands from your comb or your brush and drop them in the cup of room temperature water. If your hair immediately sinks within a few minutes, within I say 5 minutes or whatever, then you know that you have high porosity hair. If your hair kind of dangles in the middle, then your hair porosity level is normal. And of course, if your hair floats on the top, your porosity level is low, like mine. Okay, high porosity hair has a cuticle layer that is raised, meaning the cuticle layer is open. This type of hair easily absorbs moisture. It takes in product very well. It absorbs moisture very well, but being that the cuticle is raised and still needs to be closed, the moisture can escape just as easily as it is taken into the hair. So people with high porosity hair need to be careful and be mindful of the way they seal their hair to close the cuticle and smooth down that cuticle so that they are able to retain the moisture. Okay, deep conditioning, awesome for every hair type. If you are a high porosity diva, you will want to do protein treatments. Me myself, I don't have to do a protein treatment, but maybe once every other month, being low porosity. But a high porosity diva is going to want to do a protein treatment, maybe a light protein treatment bi-weekly, and or a heavy protein treatment monthly. Because just as your water and your moisture escapes, your proteins also escape. Coconut oil is said to be great for sealing high porosity hair. In my experience with coconut oil, it does act like a protein. I don't use coconut oil because it makes my hair very hard and very stiff. But again, I am semi-protein sensitive and low porosity. But for somebody that is on the other end, a high porosity diva, that would be excellent, an excellent oil to use for your hair. Very important, as I said, to seal in moisture. You are going to want to do the cold water rinses that bring that cuticle down and close it. You're also going to want to do apple cider vinegar. What that does, the apple cider vinegar restores the hair's pH balance, which also helps to close and seal the cuticle. Also aloe vera gel, aloe vera juice. If you're using a leave-in conditioner, you'll want to use leave-ins that contain aloe vera. Aloe vera is known to balance pH also and close and seal the cuticle of the hair. Let's see. Also, some tips for high porosity divas is you will want to use minimal heat, being that your hair takes in moisture but loses it easily. You're not going to want to be somebody that's big on heat styling, because of course you know heat styling further dries the hair. So you definitely want to be one that stays away from heat. If in my opinion, if I was a high porosity diva, I would not be using heat styling, blow drying, curling, flat iron, or anything like that any more than once a month, and I probably would do it maybe every other month. Let's see. High porosity hair tends to be weak, so you are going to want to not try to detangle your hair while it's wet. You are going to want to detangle on damp to dry hair. You're going to want to use something that is an excellent product for slip. I would recommend Comet Biologics Cocoa Tree Detangling Ghee. I would also recommend Soul Botanicals Not Sauce or Mango Dip Detangling Slip. Those are 3 excellent products. The Soultanical products contain aloe vera, which is great for closing that cuticle and smoothing that hair down. So those are going to be 3 great products that would aid in detangling on damp to dry hair. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, and last but not least, the Loc Method. I would recommend for high porosity hair, if you would use the Loc Method of sealing in your moisture. Everybody is familiar with the Loc Method. You just may want to use different products. The first thing I would do is, after I did my cold water rinse, after shampooing or co-washing or cleansing, or however you clean your hair and scalp, I would do an apple cider vinegar rinse. After the apple cider vinegar rinse, I would apply a leave-in that would be something that would be aloe vera based, something that definitely contains aloe vera juice, like the 2 of those that I mentioned. As for an oil, so I would say my liquid would be a really nice leave-in that contains some type of aloe vera product. For my oil, I would use coconut oil. I would also use castor oil. And then for my cream, which would be the C of the Loc Method, I would use something like the Not Sauce, or maybe some type of creamy product like Obea's Twist Whip Butter, As I Am Double Buttercream, something like that, just to give you some extra moisture on top of your sealing, on top of your leave-in. So those are my tips for high porosity divas. If your hair is high porosity and you try these things, please let me know. Don't forget aloe vera juice, aloe vera gel, apple cider vinegar rinses, cold water rinses. Those are going to be your best friends if you are high porosity. Gotta seal in that moisture. That's the whole biggest thing, is you can impart the moisture, but you definitely have to take measures to seal it in. I definitely appreciate your time for watching. To my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I definitely see you and I appreciate you. To my old subscribers, thank you for hanging in there with me. I love you all. You all support me to the fullest. Embrace the changes with Google. Embrace the Google changes. They are definitely for the positive. And that is about it. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Be beautiful, divas.